See, do that again, Percy. Do that again. One more time. Go on, let's see. Oh wow!
Percy wins best entrance of the week every week.
Every week.
I'm challenging myself. I'm Simpsoning this.
That's very good.
How are you guys? It's another week. How's things in Hong Kong for you, Ange?
That's good. I'd like to apologize in advance if you can hear some noise in the background because I'm so stupid.
What are you doing today?
Yeah. Tell us. Miss Professional Producer.
Yes, Miss Professional Producer got up this morning, set my alarm for Dear Future Grandkids, switched my aircon off because it makes a hum and that's unprofessional. But I set my laundry running and my laundry hasn't finished. It's the longest laundry cycle ever. So I can hear it in the background. I live in a studio, I can't shut the door. Studio apartment. So very professional, yeah.
So you can
Dear
go back
Future Grandkids killed my laundry morning, by the way. You killed my laundry routine, Dear Future Grandkids. Because I used to, every Saturday morning was laundry, ironing and vacuuming day, but you guys have just destroyed that for me.
So next week you'll be ironing your clothes.
Yeah, I should.
During the show, Percy. During the show.
So
I need
this
to.
is the one time every 3 months. Do the laundry and the iron.
Yes. I'm gonna make the most of the fact that I'm on Facebook Live.
There you go.
Harsh but fair. Percy, what about you? How's it going?
It's going well. Hey, I went back to learning tennis again. One day we are going to play tennis.
Yes.
It's only been about 20 years since you told me to try to learn tennis.
Have you been playing tennis? Are you still playing tennis, Jen, every week?
Yeah. Still very often. I'm the captain of the Tanglin Club in Singapore, so we play every week, and that's what we're allowed to do here during the sort of a mini lockdown. We can still play singles, but not doubles. But then I think on Monday it's going to open up in Singapore where you can socialize in groups of 5 instead of 2. So that means the tennis courts you can play doubles, so it'll be much better. Much better. So everything is better for us. It's a Saturday. We love that. Happy Saturday morning to all of you. Thank you so much for watching. As you know, this is a show called Dear Future Grandkids. And also, this is where we ask an interesting guest the big question. What would you say to your future grandkids?
Yes, we are live on YouTube and Facebook. Please feel free to leave messages and chat with us throughout the show. If we don't get to read them out live, we definitely go through them after the show is posted. Ange has been very, very diligent at reading them and replying to them.
Yeah, I think it's really sweet. I thank everyone. I thank people just for watching. You don't even have to comment. Just the fact that you watch or you like means so much. I know that you're busy people. You have you have cat videos to watch on Facebook or YouTube. You don't have to tune in. So I really appreciate it. But if you do make the effort, that extra effort to make a comment, it means so much. I just know what effort it took to do it. For everyone who wants to comment, there's only a few that actually end up commenting. I really appreciate it. So shout out to some of our regular commenters. Bernadette Reyes, Cleo Sky, DM Morante, Daniel. I'm sure I've forgotten some, but thank you so much. We really do read them all out after the show.
Thank you so much. We really, really appreciate that. And Ange loves just looking through all the comments because besides doing a laundry, she's got nothing else to do.
Yeah, I have no social life. I have no life.
We all need more friends. So thank you for being our friends.
That's why we do the show, because we only are friends with each other. That's it.
I feed off comments on the internet because that's all I've got going.
Yes, our validation.
It's validation.
Validation.
Yeah.
So which means we're going to get to meet a new friend. So today we will be building a video time capsule for a girl whose star really shone brighter and brighter the past year. She started out in a Star Search show called Artista Academy in 2012. After that, she acted in numerous series and movies. Then in 2020, she appeared on the YouTube and Netflix series Game Boys. And by her second episode there, her character Pearl already became so popular that a spin-off series was immediately announced, and that was the show Pearl Next Door. She's currently hosting a digital series called The Sex Sense, and this week she started hosting the pop show. The spotlight is definitely on her. She really needs no introduction. Please welcome Adriana So.
Woo! Good morning.
Adriana,
Thank you for
hello.
having me.
You
Did you
look
just do a hair
lovely.
flip? Did you just do a hair flip and we didn't see it?
Oh,
Oh
go
my
on.
God, you guys missed it. I was like trying
I
to
saw the
do
tail
this
end.
thing.
Oh, there we go.
Good morning.
It should be on
Morning.
slow-mo.
We should have
Morning.
slow-moed that.
Yeah.
Thank you for
we
having
will.
me.
Oh,
Thank
thank
you
you
for
for being
joining us.
on. Yeah, thank you so much. We really appreciate it. We've been watching you a lot.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
So, you're on The Sex Sense, very edgy, live show. I'm such a fan, even though I don't understand a lot of it in Tagalog, but it just seems so interesting. You and
Yeah.
Philip and your dynamic. It's fantastic. So it's so great to have you on the show.
Yeah,
Thank
looking
you.
forward
I
to this.
appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that.
Thank you for being on the show, because if something goes wrong, you can host it. Instead of us. Yeah, so
It's
you can
true.
all disappear and you can just stay
Yeah.
on the show. And
Ask yourself the
you're used to-
questions.
Yeah, there you go. You're used to Philip's internet being so bad anyway.
Oh God! I hope it doesn't happen.
I do have to take a break, guys, because my laundry is going to finish in like 10 minutes. So I do have to hang up some.
Fabric softener, right?
I do have to
Fabric
hang up
softener
some
time.
underwear. So if Adriana can just step in while that happens, that'd be great.
Oh my God!
Yeah, Adriana's going, what did
It's
I
true.
get myself into? What is this show?
This is when you know it's live. It's live.
Yeah, this is where you know it's live. And our apologies to all of our viewers. This is us this morning. It's one of those Saturday mornings.
It is.
Hey, Adriana. So, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah,
No,
please.
I used to watch this show like a lot.
Oh,
Whenever
thank you.
free on a Saturday morning. Yeah.
oh,
She
thank you
does.
so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
That's really
Hey.
sweet.
Mhm.
You send us your comments, and you've always said you wanted to be on the show. I'm making that up, but you know.
Oh my God! No. But seriously, I actually tweeted about Dear Future Grandkids on episode 1, and this guest,
Aw.
Fazura. I used to watch her on her show. It's Facing Up with Fazura, and it's nice to see a different kind of side of her here on Dear Future Grandkids.
Oh, that's really sweet. We appreciate
So-
that.
Adriana, here on the show on Dear Future Grandkids, we don't just make you think of your future self as a grandmother. We actually help you visualize it. So let's take a look at what you would look like
My
as a
God.
grandmother. Oh, here we go.
So-
Whoa.
Oh my-
Whoa! Wow.
Look at
Yeah.
shorts and crop
Yeah.
top. Why
Yeah.
not?
Yeah.
Start.
Oh,
Nothing has
Wow.
changed.
wow.
You still look great.
Exactly.
Oh,
Oh,
God.
wow. You look amazing.
I can totally
God.
see you rocking a midriff
I
Very
can see
good.
that.
Yeah.
at the age of 80.
The outfits are just out of this world. If I'm a grandma, I would definitely pick something like a neutral color.
Did you ever think of yourself as a grandmother, Adriana?
Well, honestly, I haven't even thought of having kids. So, but all my friends have kids, so maybe their kids. I can be like a godmom or grandma to them.
I'm sure you'd be a very, very cool grandma.
I'm sure. I'm sure you'll rock it.
And very fabulous.
Absolutely rock it.
Still
Yeah,
doing the
yeah.
hair flip.
Still doing that.
Yeah. Just with more white hair.
Oh.
I'm sure you look really cool. Hey, we have some quick fire questions for you, Adriana, to get things going. So here they come. In
Okay.
3 words, how would you describe yourself?
I say I'm practical, driven, and risk taker.
Wow, to balance practical and risk taking is
I
actually
know.
kind of.
Yeah.
Do those things ever come into conflict?
Well, not really. I'm practical most of the time, but sometimes, like, say for example, I was in school, but I have to take the risk and drop out of school and pursue my lifelong dream, which is becoming an actress. So in a sense, I was,
Practical
practical
and
risk
risk.
taker. A risk
Yeah.
taker.
Ah, cool. Name a guilty pleasure.
Oh God, I have a lot. Well, it should be pleasures. I can eat a whole bag. I can eat a whole bag of chip in one sitting, and also like say a half roll of cake. And sometimes I can watch a whole series in one sitting.
Wow.
Nice.
Yeah.
Do
So
all of that
being-
together.
Yeah, that's right.
You just
Binge
described my
viewing and
Friday
eating.
night.
Oh God, yeah.
Yeah, a
Same
series,
wavelength.
whole bag of chips, and a half roll of cake.
Right. As long as it's
But-
chocolate.
But for me, the evidence shows the next day. But for you, where did it all go?
It does though. Like say for example, I did that, and then the next day I would say, I'm gonna work out 3 times a day.
But you do. That's a big difference, I think, between ordinary mortals like us and yourself. Like you work out. You actually do something about the bag of chips and the roll of cake.
Yeah.
So, Adriana, actually, this I actually honestly don't know. Where were you born?
Oh God, really?
Yes.
I was born in Zarqa, Jordan. I stayed there for 5 years and then moved here to the Philippines.
Wow.
Oh. You didn't know
There you
that.
go.
Okay.
I
I
did not know
actually
that.
didn't know. I didn't know that you
Yeah.
were born in Jordan. I thought you were born here and then you moved there.
Oh no! Me and my younger sister. But then my
okay.
So you're
Ah.
Jordanian. You're Jordanian.
yeah. My dad is pure Jordanian.
Oh,
Got
wow.
it. So, what were you like in school?
Oh God, I am. I don't know how to say this. I'm the weird kid, but also kind of like hyper in a sense that the bell is at 7, and I would tell the school bus to fetch me around 5 a.m. And from 5 to 7, I would just play with whoever is available.
You would go to school early in the morning to play with other kids,
Yeah,
as opposed to most kids who would just hang out at the end of the day.
Yeah. I
Oh.
can't do that because the service is there. So after school, I have to go home.
Were you a quiet
Ah.
student?
Sorry, what?
Were you quiet, or were you quite talkative?
Yeah. I'm really quiet. I'm really shy, as to compare to my sister. Yeah.
Okay.
Interesting. So you were quiet in school, and then as you were growing up, do you remember the first job you wanted when you were a kid?
Oh yeah. I would always say, how the media will go to your school and like interview you and stuff and ask you, what do you want to be when you grow up? So I actually answered, I want to be an actress because it's a nice job. No. I said I want to be an artist. Pala. I want to be an artist because it's a nice job. Yes.
Oh, okay. At some point, would you revisit that, or that's just like an idea before when you were young, and would you ever pursue that?
I don't know. I mean, we are in a creative field after all, so
Yeah.
I think it's just kind of like in the same way. But I don't know.
So an artist and an actress is an artist, an extension of that.
So hello.
Whose phone is that?
That's not mine.
And you know what? It's exactly what I was going to ask you. Aside from your phone, what's your favorite gadget?
Nice.
On cue. Nice sound effects.
Yeah, it's all done on
Well,
purpose.
My favorite gadget is probably my GoPro action camera. Before the pandemic happened, I used to go on adventures, but it's the only way to capture it high quality. That's the other thing.
Nice.
Oh, that's super cool.
Yeah.
What a useful gadget.
Yeah.
So thank you very much for answering our quickfire questions. And viewers, if you have any questions, feel free to post them in the chat and we'll try and get around to them before the show ends.
Okay.
Yeah.
Adriana, we've come. There's a part of the show where our nosy selves come out. So we just like finding out stuff about people that we put on the show, seeing the place they live in. So let's start with this. You've been in this industry for almost a decade now. And that's
God.
how long I've known you. But along the way you must have picked up a few things. So could you show us a few items that came from all these years of you being in show business?
Yeah, is it okay if I just get up and get it?
Yeah,
real
yeah,
quick?
go.
Yeah, sure. Of
I'm
course,
just going to go and check her laundry in a while.
Yeah, don't mind me. I've just got some stuff to hang up.
Oh, it's like
Go.
Adriana is so polite. She's asking permission if she can go pick up items.
I
Yeah.
know.
Lovely. So lovely.
Oh wow, that was quick.
okay.
Right, what have you got?
So my first item is here. Wait,
Oh, what is that?
like this. I'm gonna read it. It's it's a certificate of appreciation presented to Moy on this day, August 16, 2018, for being a speaker at Pista ng Pelikulang Pilipino. It's a film festival here in the Philippines and Ateneo de Manila University. Yeah.
Wow. And what
So-
does that mean to you? What does it mean to you to have that certificate?
So the reason behind why this is memorable, I've been using my real name in the industry for a long time, for like 5 years. And then when we finally changed it to Adriana, even though I love it, there is somehow a sort of disconnect just because I don't own anything under that name. And when this happened, I was like, okay, now I can be Adriana. So it kind of made it legit.
Oh, I see.
Nice. So it's
So
the first time you actually saw it on like an item, right? Like an actual tangible item that your name is on it.
Yeah,
Nice.
and someone actually gave it to me, so it's kind of like different.
So do you introduce yourself socially? Do your friends call you Adriana, or do they call you by your original name, or?
Still by my original name, my friends.
But you introduce yourself presumably now
That's Adriana.
as Adriana, whether it's social, whether it's work.
Not really. When it's work, it's a work thing. It's Adriana.
Oh,
Yeah,
funny. So you have like an alter ego, like Clark
Yes.
Kent and Superman, right?
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
There we
you could
go.
Think of it that way. Okay, I have another item. Here is
Oh, so
Oh, that is so cool.
yeah, it's a custom Funko Pop of my character in Game Boys, Pearl. There's the name. It actually lights up, but I don't have any extensions right now. But anyway,
Wow. Was that made by a fan, or did the company give it to you, or?
yeah, this came from a fandom called Game Boys PH.
Wow, amazing.
Nice.
it's just a
Right.
fan. It's just a fan. It's nothing. It's not by you guys at all. It's a pure
Yeah.
A fan
fan
made it.
designed it.
Yes.
Wow.
That was their idea. And she's
Wow.
wearing, I don't know if you guys can see it, she's wearing a pearl shirt.
Yeah.
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 Wow,
Yeah.
the details amazing.
Looks like
I
you.
know. Really?
It's got your eyebrows.
It's cute.
It's got the hair, the eyebrows,
I know.
the eyes, really down. Yeah.
And she's got the
Yeah.
crown because she's
I
queen.
know. I
She's
know.
Queen.
Queen Pearl.
Queen.
Yeah,
I love
but-
that.
Yeah,
Oh, it
you
opens
know,
up. It opens.
yeah, it does. And it has a light. I don't know. There.
Oh, so the booth lights up. So super
Yeah,
cool.
the boot lights up.
Oh.
Yeah, it's memorable to me because, as you know, Game Boys has a big impact on my career and in my life in general, actually. It's nice to have this kind of memento to kind of like look at the milestone.
Yeah.
Oh, that's really great. It's good to have,
Yeah.
and that's a unique, it's a one of a kind, complete one off memory that you can have for the rest
Exactly.
of your life.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Right.
I mean, we know that you act, we know that you can sing, we know that you're a great host, but we're wondering, do you have a pointless skill you can share with us?
Okay, yes, I do. But I have to give. I don't know. I'm not a good singer. I don't know who said that.
Really? You're not
You
a good
can-
singer?
Really?
Oh God.
No,
yeah,
you
yeah.
can sing. You can sing.
We know you can sing.
We know you can sing. Yeah.
Okay. So here's my pointless skill. I'm so excited to show this to you guys. I can actually touch the tip of my nose with my tongue.
Whoa.
What?
I know. Hold on a sec.
Ooh, look at this.
Oh,
That's kind of gross, but okay.
Well, I'm nowhere near.
For Dear Future Grandkids.
I can touch the tip of my lip. That's it.
I'm nowhere near. Yeah.
Well, you know.
Okay, but you do it with such style. It still looks fabulous when you do it. Like that's the model pose when you just revealed it.
Yeah, I like the.
Yeah.
Yeah, that and the reveal. We're gonna slow-mo this and run it as a whole episode.
How can you do that? I mean, that's a profile shot already. Reveal.
I've just been doing it since I was young. Yeah.
You
Touching the tip of my nose with my
I'm encouraging myself to do it, but I can't.
yeah. Challenge accepted.
I need a longer nose.
So, Adriana, thank you so much for sharing that pointless skill. It was very impressive. But we also know that you've got another skill.
What?
You are actually very good at this. And it also involves your singing. And it involves you singing, maybe hovering above a pool, a tank full of water with snakes. I don't know. Should we just play this? Should we just play this just to remind all of us what happened here?
Oh my god!
Oh wow! Oh,
Very elegant. Yeah, she still got it.
that is so scary. Oh my goodness!
And one of the snakes
freaked
is
me
actually
out.
there on your cheek.
Yeah.
Oh god!
She's not looking at the tank at all. She's concentrating. Oh,
There's a snake on your lap.
yes.
I
On
know.
my lap.
Oh, it's on the chair. It's stuck to your chair.
And you're still going. You're so professional. Still
And you're
going.
still singing.
Yes.
Oh, that is so horrific.
Oh, I just got no. No.
An alligator.
What? That's a small alligator. And you're still there.
Oh god!
Tell us. Tell us what you went through.
Let's give another round of applause for that.
Yes. Such bravery.
Oh god! I won that round, but I'm never gonna do that again. I swear.
We have no doubt.
So what were you
wouldn't do it
thinking?
again either.
What were you thinking when it was happening?
No, they didn't tell us that it was gonna happen. So it was just like, okay, the first dip was just in cold water. So I thought it was gonna be like that. I know that it's a version of Killer Karaoke. They had another versions in other countries, but
Yeah.
you see, I have no idea that they were gonna add snakes and even baby alligators.
So as you're singing,
karaoke, yeah.
as you're singing, are you going, oh my goodness, just keep singing, focus on the front? Or are you looking down? And when that alligator comes out, what's going through your head at that point?
Oh god, I was ready to quit. As you can see, I was looking around and finding people to save me. But the host, I'm such a fan of that host. It's Michael V. He's an icon here in the Philippines. And, you know, when you're in front of your idol, you just can't stop. You just can't.
Were you afraid of snakes? Like I have a fear of snakes. So if that happened, that's it. I'm gone. I will run away. But are you afraid of snakes, or you could deal with it?
I am afraid of snakes, I would say.
How'd you? What's the purpose of the show? Killer Karaoke? Are they trying to kill the contestants? Like, how does this show work?
I would stand up on the seat, but you still had your legs dangling. Like I would go as far as I can from that pool of water.
I know I couldn't because I was wearing a dress. I mean, the brief was just, you know, you're gonna sing, you're gonna be dipped in cold water. They never told us that there were gonna be, you know, alligators. Oh, yeah, I know. Same reaction.
But you were screaming, "Somebody save me!" and then say that you love me. Love me. Say that you love me. Somebody save me. Say that you love me.
Ever the professional.
I wouldn't remember any lyrics at that point.
And you won.
Well done.
And you
That
won
round,
that
yeah.
round. Yeah,
Yeah.
well deserved, I would say.
The Queen.
Which brings us to a new section of the show we're calling Catastrophe Corner, because everyone's fighting a battle we don't know about. So we want to hear about some of the setbacks you might have faced in your life and what you learned from them. We know that you're a big risk taker, but you also have that practical side to you. So
Yeah.
Adriana, was there a time in your life where you lost your way? And if so, what did you do about it?
Well, yeah, I do have that. But this is kind of like not in career, but more of a personal side. You know, I lost my mom when I was 10. She died of cancer, and you know, it was really a difficult time because I couldn't really process what was going on. Sort of. I mean, I know she does chemo and stuff, but it just happened so fast. And you know, as a daughter, you don't want to think of the worst. You don't want bad things to happen to your mom. And I came to a point where I was, you know, I was really out of control, and you know, I hated everyone. Honestly, I hated everyone, and it felt like there's no point in living anymore.
Wow.
At
Yeah.
10.
One sec. Yeah.
Oh.
You know, I have to say that I'm still lucky because the people around me never gave up on me.
Wow.
Really. Oh my God, what are you guys doing to me?
Oh. What
Funny-
advice? Do you have any advice or learnings that came out of that terrible time in your life?
A lot, actually, just to be strong. And, you know, things are really going to happen in your life and you can't control it. But, you know, just to be strong and just to keep pushing and sort of divert your attention to other way.
But
And the
you
support
were-
system is actually a big help.
Yeah, 'cause you were 10. So
So young.
that's something you figure out on your own, right?
Right, right. Like I said, yeah, I have a great support system, and I'm lucky that they helped me turn my life around. Otherwise, I'll be just, you know, forever lost.
Wow.
You guys!
Oh, thank you for sharing that.
Yeah.
Thank you for sharing that.
I can't imagine, yeah.
I've known you for a decade, but we never talked about this.
Yeah.
And I know how emotional this must be for you to talk about it. Adriana, so okay, I mean, were there any other learnings that you had from that time? How did you go from there to yourself, like pursuing your dreams?
You know, I just kept pushing and pushing. If it took the normal route, it's just, you know, school. And you need to find happiness in the little things. And my aunt kept on telling that, you know, at least your mom is not suffering anymore. So that's like a big thing. Another learning I would say is to, you know, treasure your loved ones while they're there.
Definitely. I come from a family. I lost a lot of family members to cancer as well, so I know what it's like, and I know how sudden it can be. And you do get to that point where you wonder, do you want to still go through to see your loved one go through chemo? You know, is it really better this way? You know, so it is a question. But I mean, I wasn't 10. I was much older when it happened, so I can only imagine what it's like for you.
Yeah. But, you know, I got over it.
We soldier on. We soldier on.
And Adriana, do you think, I mean, clearly it had a devastating effect on you, and clearly it changed you a lot. Even now, as you go through your career and go through your life and your personal life, do you think it's the strength it gave you, and to know that you survived such a terrible time, and to know that you had your support system around you and the love, does that carry through even now with the things that you do? And is that one of the reasons why you are such a risk taker?
Yeah, I would definitely say so. You know, it's a big factor to, you know, have that kind of environment, and to know that even if you fall, someone is really waiting really rooting for you and will help you pick up the pieces.
Yeah. It does bring you to that point where, you always think that you put things in perspective. Like,
Okay.
what's the worst that could happen suddenly has,
Yeah.
a higher standard, I guess. So you do get to challenge yourself more, I think, right?
Yeah.
So now I understand why you are so driven as well. Hey, how about this? I've got another question.
Ooh.
What's the most expensive mistake you've ever made? Let's go something material. Yeah, most expensive.
What's
It can
it-
also doesn't have to be a material thing. It will also be like something that costs you a lot.
What's his name?
Oh
Oh,
God.
there you go.
Oh God.
I'm joking, I'm joking.
Expensive mistake. Well, as you know, I'm really practical, but maybe it's whenever I play baccarat with my friends, because I always lose. I'm bad at it, but for entertainment purposes, why not?
You play baccarat?
Yeah, I do.
You,
Do you want
you
to play
just found a
sometime?
best friend.
Yes.
But
Wow,
I'm
that's
bad at it. I don't
So
know.
James Bond.
Oh God.
I think you two should play together.
Yeah,
'Cause,
together.
Online. You can do it
Yeah.
online, actually.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh.
I'm actually very curious now who is really bad at it.
Yes.
Oh, I'm really bad. I'll lose, definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah. But by the second round, they're like, should we just make this interesting? How much should we put a wager on this?
Oh God. I'm not gonna say.
Well, do you,
Okay.
it's funny because you say you're a practical person, and gambling is just not practical at all. It's the most silly, expensive kind of thing that you can do. And the way I justify it to myself, so I used to love going to casinos. I haven't been for ages because of COVID and other reasons, but
I know.
I used to love going to casinos. And the way I justify it to myself, because it is stupid, because the house always wins, just does, right? So the way I justify it to myself is I used to say things like, well, I don't smoke, I don't drink, I don't buy expensive gadgets, I live a really simple life, I don't go to really fancy restaurants, so it's okay for me to squander play money for this one evening. And that's how I justify it to myself. And then, of course, it becomes bigger. You just go, well, I don't buy Louis Vuitton. I don't buy, and I don't like driving, so I don't have a car. And before you know it, you're using every justification that you could ever have in the book for the reason why you're doing this silly, stupid thing in which the house always wins.
I know, but same. I don't really buy branded bags. All that I have is like gift from someone. So I just, my money is all mine. So I just save it. So sometimes I want to have a bit of fun, and baccarat is fun for me, aside from adventure. But but nowadays I just put a budget. Like, of course, you can't spend that much money on baccarat. So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna go 1,000 for a day. That's it. 1,000 peso.
Good. I'm glad it wasn't dollars.
I know you. You're very disciplined that way.
Yeah,
So,
I know.
yeah, you would stick to that budget. As opposed to somebody who told me if I already win the price of the ferry ticket to Macau, please stop me. And I was trying so desperately to stop her.
Oh,
Yeah, so
I remember
Percy and
that.
Percy and I went to Macau, and I gave Percy my wallet and my ID card. And I said, whatever happens, Percy, whatever. And then I took just the budget, my win or lose budget for the evening. And I said, whatever happens, Percy, if I cry, if I beg, if I bully, you are not to give me any more money. And you have to also keep hold of my ferry ticket back to Hong Kong, because I don't want to try and sell it outside the ferry terminal.
God.
And whatever happens, Percy, whatever happens, don't give me any more money. And then, of course, within 5 minutes, I've lost my money. And I'll go to Percy, I'll say, Percy, give me some money. And he's like, no, you told me that I wasn't you're not supposed to. And I'm like, come on, Percy, you're going to give me some money right now. And he goes, no, you told me this would happen. You told me you'd either bully or beg, and I'm not going to do it. I'm like, Percy, what kind of friend are you? I was just joking. Like, give me some money. And then Percy would always, apart from he'd keep my ferry ticket, but Percy would always give me my wallet back.
Oh, no.
So weak, Percy. So weak.
Yeah. Yes,
Percy.
she's scary. She's my boss. You see,
Exactly.
know.
and the boss as well, right? That's the worst.
And I would totally pull the boss. I would totally pull
yeah,
the
she would
boss
pull the
rank.
boss card.
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
God.
You're gonna do this.
So I was
I'm
about to
ordering
say,
you.
I was about to say for all the viewers out there, so be like Adriana, who's got very good self control, or have a very strong best friend, not like me.
Yes,
You need
don't
somebody
gamble,
stronger than me.
viewers. Yes,
Don't
gambling is
gamble.
bad, viewers. Don't
Yeah.
gamble, don't smoke.
gamble.
It's all
Yeah.
bad. Okay.
Yes. Have self
Yeah,
control.
you're gonna regret it. I'm telling you. Don't do it.
Okay. So Adriana, what's been your favorite personal failure? Like that story that you go back to, that you kind of survived.
Oh, I would say the first time I got rejected for like a job. Yeah.
What was that?
Oh, it's actually an addition, but yeah, the first rejection that I received, it's, I prepped for it and everything, thinking that I would get it, I would nail this, but didn't happen. But it's my favorite because it taught me endless humility, and as an actress, you're selling yourself, so to rebuild your confidence and stuff. Those
Was
are
this
the
before? Was this before Artista Academy, or you were
Ah.
already in showbiz then?
no before Artista, yeah.
Ah,
Before.
wow.
So early days.
Yeah.
Well, most people would be really crushed. You work really hard and it's your very first audition, right? Most people would be so crushed by that experience. And yet you remember it as your favorite personal failure.
No, it's because it's a commercial it's a commercial thingy that you used to go on auditions like that.
Well, that's actually that's the amazing thing about you guys, especially like actors and actresses, because going through auditions. I mean, I sit on the other side of the fence, right? I'm in the panel that does the audition, so we see so many people, and I know how heartbreaking it can get for you
Yeah.
guys who are coming in prepared, and you never get the feedback that we wish we could all give you, like, oh, you're actually good for the part, but there was somebody better, or you just don't look the part, but you're really good. But we never get the chance to tell you those things. So you guys walk away feeling crushed, and yet you go through it again.
Yeah. It's like to rebuild rebuild your confidence, really.
I think
You
that's
just
true.
it's based on experience. I think it's really experience. Like when you have like multiple rejections, you'll learn how to do that.
I mean, we
Yeah.
both know. I mean, we all know actors who never got over it. And that's why they're not in the business anymore. They just can't handle the constant rejection. So many people don't actually get over it, even though they think they can. It's the audition process that just destroys them.
Yeah.
Because it's really
Yeah.
gonna hurt your ego, right?
Yeah, it's constant rejection. And as Percy says, you don't really know why. So you make up stories in your head that it was because of you.
Right.
Right. And I I didn't do the read well. I didn't do the small talk well. I'm too short. I'm too this. I'm too that. I'm not enough that. I'm not enough that. I don't look this way. I don't look that way. I don't act this way. I don't have enough friends. I'm not networked. You have so many reasons in your head why you failed, and they're all your fault. And half the time it's because the director maybe have had a role in their mind, a certain look, a certain sound.
It's so intangible.
You just weren't it for that particular role. Doesn't make you untalented, doesn't make you bad. Just how it worked. But it can be really, I know so many people just couldn't do the audition bit. It wasn't the acting. Once they got the job, they loved it. They enjoyed every second of it. But it was all the constant hustle and rejection that just drove them away from pursuing it.
Right.
So with you being in the industry and getting used to rejections and not letting that affect you and moving on with your career, in terms of that within your career itself, any sort of like obstacles you've managed to overcome? Do you have any examples of that, like really tough obstacles you had to overcome?
Oh, I can. One is, I'm really shy as a kid. So, and that is not accepted here. Of course, you're not going to be effective. You're not going to be able to express yourself if you're shy. So I remember going to like performing in front of people, and like my heart feels like it's going to explode. I had to get yeah, I had to get over it. I mean, I got over it through classes and experience, I would say.
Okay.
Wow. So how does a really shy person decide that they want to become an actress?
Well, I don't know. But I used to perform in front of my family, and that's really my thing. And I wanted to be an actress, I would say, but I don't know. I don't know how to get over it. Maybe just putting myself out there, I would say. And of course, yeah, living on the edge. My management. I'm not saying this because Derek Percy is here, but my management.
Okay, I get it. Contract negotiations time. Fulfillment of the contract. Say something nice about Derek Percy.
No.
It's a clause. It's clause 3.2.
Yeah. It's been 5 minutes. You need to say something
waiting
nice.
for it.
No, but seriously, they keep pushing us to do stuff out of our comfort zone, and it really helps.
No, but Adriana, because there's something. I mean, just jumping in here, and I know that I have an unfair advantage because I know you. The other thing that strikes me is that, and I'm gonna tell people about it now openly, is that you are actually very shy, very girly, but you're into cars.
Oh yeah.
And I actually once drove really fast, and I was racing with this girl, and yeah, she's actually quite
a speed demon.
Yeah, she's a speed demon. This one. And really a real risk taker. So is that really your personality? You go from you push yourself out of your comfort zone, and you almost become another persona.
Yeah, but I would say it depends on my mood when I wake up in the morning. So I want to be this, I want to do stuff like that. Yeah, but yeah, I do. I am kind of girly in a sense that I love makeup and stuff. I love being in front of the camera, but like at the same time, I love doing other things as well.
But I get that. I get that. Totally.
Yeah.
It actually makes people more interesting too.
Yeah.
So, Adriana,
Yes.
we know you have your phone there near you. So we've come to the part of the show where we eavesdrop. Us eavesdroppers. Now can you get your phone and leave a voice message to someone important in your life? You don't have to tell us who.
Okay.
Yes, just leave a message and then send it
to someone special.
Yes,
someone special.
All right. Okay.
Or someone random if you want.
Someone random. Oh my God. Okay, here goes. Hi, happy birthday. I was trying to call you last night, but you weren't picking up. So anyway, I just want to say that I'm happy for you and I'm proud of you, and call me back. Yeah, bye.
Someone's birthday. That narrows it down.
Here we are.
Everyone watching now, who could that be?
Who could that be?
Whose birthday today?
If you get a reply before the end of the show, will you share it with us?
I hope you get a reply because you said call me back.
Oh God, I don't know. What time is it? It's 11:34.
Or if you like to tell us, you could as well. It's up to you. or don't.
Oh God.
Okay.
I'm gonna think about it. All right.
No worries. I was just
be wondering.
I'm just really glad that it wasn't a call to Percy, because I thought that was the second contractual obligation.
Yeah,
it's meaningful, and say nice things again because it's past the 5-minute mark. So you gotta say that to Percy.
That's a tribute.
Adriana, you've had a very, very successful career. But do you think you have achieved most of your goals? I mean, you're still so young, but you've been in the business for 10 years. Do you think you have achieved most of your goals?
Some of it. I wouldn't say most, but some of it, yeah. But I'm not there yet, I would say.
So what is there for you? what is there? What does that mean to
Mhm.
you?
I don't know. I don't know how to explain it, but I always say that I want to make something big before I turn. Oh God, I'm gonna say my age before I turn 30, and
Okay.
then yeah, and also I have a picture in mind of the woman that I want to become, but I don't know how to
Wow.
explain it. But yeah,
You've had that for a long, long time.
yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
I have. What about you guys, Jen, Percy? Do you have an image of the person that you want to become? Is that something I just have never heard of people really doing that?
Oh, I learned it from because my mom would normally say that she wants to
Oh.
like some stuff like that. Anyway, I don't want to cry anymore. Okay.
Oh,
But are you close to that? Do you see yourself now as that woman that you want to become?
I'm on my way there.
Amazing.
So it's like
Wow. So is it a visualization, or it's something like tangible that you write down that it's purposeful? That I want to be this woman in this period of time, or it's just a sense of it.
yeah, it's just a sense of it. It's like
it's just a
vague.
sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you won't know exactly when you get there. You're just hoping when you get there,
Yeah.
you'll know. You'll just know.
Yeah, but I will keep on. What I tell myself is I will keep working on to get to that point. What's happening there?
Is it my laundry? I think my laundry.
No.
Yeah,
Is trying to
Yeah.
escape. My
Your
laundry is
clothes are
trying to
escaping.
escape from its own washing machine because that's
We apologize
so
in
long.
advance, Adriana.
I'm just joking.
So to leave Andrew's laundry aside, when in your life were you the happiest? Up until now, when was it that you were the happiest?
Well, I would say every time I'm in front of the camera, every time I'm doing stuff in the biz, I feel like I'm in that state, the happiest state. So maybe the first time I saw myself on national TV. That's cheesy, but yeah.
No, that's
No, not at all.
not at all. You should be very proud of it, and these moments are amazing, and you should always remember it because your career is only now, and you can work on it, and then it's always good to reflect. But when you have that moment, treasure it. Don't be embarrassed. Be proud of it, and also whatever you've achieved then and later on. Because you know what, at that point in time, I did it. I was on national TV, and be proud of it.
All right.
Actually, you
I will.
taking that leap, because I know that the auditions then, because I remember we were in a big venue like the Coliseum or something,
Yeah.
and there were so many people lining up, and to be even selected at that point, it was really tough for us in the panel because I was there in that panel. But for you guys, just having the patience and the resolve to stick around and wait and line up and go through the very tough interviews, that was already quite an achievement. And I think you lasted quite a while in that show. It was an elimination show, so you were.
Yeah. I didn't make it to the top 6, but I think we were 13 or
Yeah.
16.
Yeah, you made it up to midway. I actually thought you were in the top 6 because you were always present in casting after that show ended.
Oh
You would
God,
always be cast.
I know. I was lucky, but singing is. I got evicted after the singing challenge.
Well, maybe you just needed some snakes.
Yes.
Yeah,
That
just
would have helped.
add an alligator.
Yeah.
Oh God.
Adriana, do you have any strange rituals or habits?
Oh. Well, whenever I come home, maybe this is a habit of mine. Whenever I come home, I would maybe talk to my cats for a good 5 minutes. I know. And then catch myself and like, oh God, that's so weird. But anyway,
That's okay.
but
That's
that's
actually
the
cute.
truth. But they're actually nicer when you talk to them that way. Do you
Uh-huh.
know?
Have you always
Are they
been a cat
there?
person?
Are they there? Your cats, are they around?
The other one is in the hallway, and I can't find the other one. Because they fight a lot.
Yeah. And cats are their own masters, so
Yeah.
they do what they want to do.
Yeah.
Adriana, what are the character traits that you think have made you successful?
I would say determination and perseverance, definitely, to work harder each time. Also, patience for me. Patience, you're not going to get what you want at a specific time. And also, another big factor I would say is passion. You have to love what you're doing in order for you to be successful at it.
Definitely.
Absolutely.
Name one thing that would make your life better.
A thing? A robo-vac, maybe? Cause
Here we go again with a vacuum.
What is going on?
Here we go again. Vacuum
Can a
cleaners.
vacuum company sponsor the show already? What's going on?
God!
How many guests have said vacuum cleaner? Have waxed poetic about vacuum cleaners?
Azura loved her vacuum cleaner. Asha loved her vacuum
Asha.
cleaner. And now you, the one thing in your life
That will
that
make
would
your
make
life
things
better.
Better?
Yeah, the one thing that would make your life better is a robo-vac.
Or peace of mind, I could say. But a robo-vac for sure, because, I spent...
Cats.
One of my cats. One of my cats. I vacuum every day. One of my cats is really fluffy, so she leaves a lot of traces of fur in the house. So I have to get rid of it. It's a good 15 minutes. So if I have a robo-vac, I would just turn it on and go on with my chores. I know.
Yes, this is sponsored by Vacuum Cleaner.
With this.
There you
Yeah.
go. This show.
If you guys are watching, hit me up.
There you go.
Love it.
I just can't believe
Weekend.
it. How many episodes? Are we on episode 13? And then
13.
3 guests want a vacuum cleaner or love their vacuum cleaner already.
Yeah.
I'm so missing out, clearly. I'm
No,
completely
there's somebody
missing
else
out
in the
on
Idea
something
First
special in
company.
life.
One of our artists bought one, and she kept posting about it. Remember, Adriana, Yana kept posting about the vacuum cleaner she bought. I was going like, "What's going on with vacuum cleaners? Everybody's, just raising their vacuum cleaner, and here you are wanting one." Are you a
Yeah.
clean freak, Adriana? I don't even know about that about you.
I am actually. I have a cordless vacuum, and I have another vacuum upstairs that has a cord. But see, the thing is, the robo-vac is so different because it goes around your
Just
house
over
automatically.
Yeah.
Yes.
That would be lovely. Hi guys.
Hi, sponsor. Hello.
I think we'll give you the time to talk to the vacuum cleaner companies.
Oh
and,
God, no.
audition, tell yourself.
Your pitch starts now. Go.
Yeah, what's your pitch?
Wow. I need to invest in vacuum cleaner shares.
Yeah.
I don't even know what the name of the brands that make vacuum cleaners, but I am so investing.
Yeah.
That's so
Yeah,
funny.
Somewhere there's a fora with all the vacuum cleaner companies, and they're going like, since the start of Dear Future Grandkids, our sales just went up.
Went up.
Somebody find out more about this show, Dear
Yeah.
Future Grandkids.
No. People are having meetings. Vacuum cleaner companies are having a meeting right now, and they have no idea why.
That's good.
That's what's
They have
happening.
yet
They're
to
going-
discover us.
They're going, wow, quarterly sales have really gone up.
We can share the data.
Why? What's happening
What's-
here?
What's the correlation?
Adriana, do you have any mottos in life that you live by?
Yeah, I do. And this is going to sound really cheesy because it hasn't changed. My motto in life is do what you love and love what you do.
Oh. And it's clear that you do, right? When Jen asked you, when are you the happiest, you said in front of a camera. And you get paid to do that.
I know. And then the rewarding part is you get to watch yourself. I'm just kidding. No, seriously.
Yeah, that's super cool. Super cool. What makes you proud?
I would say whenever I take like something on a checklist, like a mini achievement that makes me proud, like, on my way to goals.
have a
Wow, you're
checklist.
very.
Sorry,
Yeah,
what?
you have a checklist.
Yeah, yeah. It's a big
Yeah.
one, but okay. I got it.
Why are you embarrassed? Why are you embarrassed about that? I
Yeah,
think life is better with a checklist. I really believe that.
Right,
I-
right. Because I actually told this to someone that I don't know if I told this to direct person, but back in 2019, before the year starts, I would write in my planner the things that I want to do that year. And like 2019, I wrote travel, expansion and career and other stuff. And most of them were ticked except for the travel, of course. Coronavirus happened. But yeah.
Wow. So all those years ago, you wrote a list and you achieved them. You ticked them off. That's pretty cool.
Some of them,
Write them
yeah.
down. Write them down, and it'll come true. Tick them off.
I know,
Yeah.
because maybe it's because of the law of attraction. The more you see it, the more you're attracting it. Right?
Yeah, there's definitely something in that. I really think you put something out there, and for whatever reason, you could explain it by the law of attraction. You could explain it by the fact that you're just aware of it and it's in your subconscious all the time, or that you put that energy out. There is something in there. I really believe that having goals and having a plan, it comes back to you. It does. It helps you get there. Yeah.
So your RoboVac is coming.
Oh!
Really put it out there.
Fingers crossed.
RoboVac is coming.
It's coming.
Yeah, right.
What advice do you think your 80-year-old self, so your 80-year-old
Your-
Adriana So, would give you today?
Oh God. Maybe feel whatever is going on in your life right now. Take a moment and feel whatever is going on in your life right now.
Wow, that's really interesting. I've never, no one has ever given me that advice before. I would never think about that.
So you sometimes I catch myself thinking about these things because we live in a fast-paced life and every day is different. And sometimes you don't get to like stop and think, oh, I had that moment. I had this kind of moment.
Yeah.
So, are you a very introspective person, Adriana?
I don't look at it that way.
Because you seem to be processing
Yeah.
everything that's going on in your life very healthily.
Oh yeah, I would say I'm an overthinker. I would say
Ah.
I'm overthinking.
I would say overthinking is not that healthy. But
Yeah.
Hello, my friend.
hello. Welcome to the
That's not
overthinking
really
club.
healthy. Yeah.
No, but no, seriously, how do you process all of this? Because you said that allow yourself to feel. Is that's advice your 80-year-old self? Because I'm as curious as Ange. Why that advice?
Yeah.
Well, I feel like this. Sometimes things happen so fast, and I don't really get the time to kind of like suck it in. Like, say for example, an achievement happened, and I'm happy in the moment, but like at the same time, the next day something will happen, and I don't get to.
So you move on
Yeah.
quickly.
Yeah.
Ah.
So I want to
Okay,
take
time to soak it in.
Yeah, to soak it in.
Interesting advice.
Oh my god, dude!
No. Actually, it's good advice. It's that stop and smell the roses. What's that Ferris Bueller quote, Ange?
Life moves pretty fast if you don't stop and look around once in a while.
Wow. Yeah.
That's nice.
I believe that.
Yeah. So yes, Adriana. So there is a movie called Ferris Bueller's Day Off. Yeah. The three of us grew up with it.
Yes.
You probably can find it in a VHS tape somewhere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When I mentioned the name Matthew Broderick, does it ring a bell?
No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was the star.
He
One of
was.
my favorite movies. One of my
He was-
favorite movies of
He
all
was the
time.
star of one of my favorite movies, Lion King.
And that's true as well.
that's probably the one that Adriana can relate to. Oh, Lion King. There you go.
Oh yeah, I know that one.
Cute
Adriana,
guys.
Adriana, we're so happy that you spent time with us today to make this video time capsule. We really had
Thank
such a
you.
great time. You're such an amazing person. But as we close the show and you close the lid of this time capsule, you get to leave a message. Now, what do you want to say to your future grandkids?
Oh God. Okay. Dear future grandkids, know that you are loved and that you are enough, and that I'll support you for as long as I live. There will be highs and lows in life, but I would say that as long as you have your faith, you'll be able to handle whatever comes your way. Be kind and be responsible, and always choose happiness.
Oh.
Oh, wow.
My
Always
cat's
choose
looking at me.
happiness.
Hi,
We need to see your cat. Which cat is that?
The
the
cat's looking at
fluffy
you
one.
goes,
Hey, do you
"What's
want to
my
say
ro-
hi?
where's my Robovac?"
Yeah.
I'll show her to you guys real quick.
Yes.
Hi.
Yeah, spin the camera around. Let's see your cat.
Here.
Where are you?
Oh,
Hi.
Oh, wow.
oh, that is one ball of wool.
I know. Are you hungry?
It's not happy. It's like, what's going on?
Yeah. Yeah.
What's your name again?
Wow.
You know what? She actually knows whenever I press the record button.
She has to be quiet.
No. Like, say for example, she's
comes in.
she's looking at me, and then I will focus the camera to her. I want to take a photo, and whenever I press the record button, she would just look away.
Oh,
She's She's
Wow.
like, hey.
She's like, sorry, you haven't spoken to my agent.
yeah. My agent.
Yeah,
Yeah.
sorry.
I'll send a contract over for your cat.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's been very well trained. Adriana, thank you very much for today.
Thank you.
It's actually you shared a lot, and I know
Yes.
that you're a very private person, and I know how much this is, for you.
Thank
And
you. Thanks.
I really appreciate that. And I will read some comments. First,
Oh God.
Adriana, watching from Singapore. This is June Riggs. Happy
Hi.
Independence Day.
Hi.
Um, And then, wait, we've got people saying hi to us. And your shout out helped. Good morning, best trio, says Ange Giselle Perez. Shirtless
Aw.
Pinoy. Shirtless Pinoy. Like, very shirt.
Ooh.
For my first time to watch this live because it's a public holiday in the Philippines right now. Happy Independence Day.
Happy Independence,
Happy Independence Day, everybody in the Philippines.
Happy Independence Day. Yeah.
And then Elmer, Adriana, you are Miss Universe material. Elmer
Oh, God.
Giuliano.
Oh, I thought it
Did
was
you
Elmer,
ever
actually.
think of joining, or have you joined? Adriana, you are a Miss Universe. Wow.
Oh, thanks, Elma.
Wow.
Did you
Lovely.
ever think of joining?
Nah, it's actually not my thing. Not my
Even
thing.
when you were younger.
Yeah. I did
Wow.
join a competition at school. It's called Miss Mass Communication because I was majoring in.
Miss Muscular.
There
Yeah.
you go.
Wow. You need a
Yeah.
big sash to write that one if you want.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Find me.
Good.
No?
Good thing they have the word mass in there, 'cause otherwise it would be miscommunication, isn't it?
Hey!
Oh, brilliant. Brilliant, Percy. Brilliant.
Case Kabali says, hope everyone can eat a whole bag of chips and half a whole cake and stay as fit as you, Adriana.
Oh God,
Yeah.
it's not every day. I'm telling you, it's not every day.
No, because she works out next day, unlike
I do.
mortals like myself, who just go to the next bag of chips the next day. DM Miranda says, thanks, Miss Ange, for remembering me. It makes me so
Yay,
pleased.
Oh,
Hey,
yeah.
shout out. You are a loyal viewer. You comment. You're witty. I love all your comments. Shirtless Pinoy as well to you because I know that you've commented in the past, I think on YouTube. Thank you. Thank you so much. We really, and, the fact that you tune in, I always think just, my sister tunes in and that's it. That's the only person who watches. And then me afterwards, after it's aired. I always think we have two viewers and that's it.
Sarah,
so.
me.
Yeah, and then June, right? He's watching.
Yeah, June.
I think more because he's part of Idea First and he's kind of wondering where the money's going. More than because he's not. I actually think that's the reason why he's watching. What are you doing?
Oh.
Adriana, Benjamin Tolentino, Benjamin Tolentino, our editor, said, sample baby talk. I don't know why he posted that.
Oh God, no.
Ooh, we want to hear.
I think we want to hear.
What is that? What's going on there? No,
Oh, look how red she's going.
Ben, why are you doing this to me, Benjamin Tolentino?
We've got a lot of comments. Jean Silubrico says, I really enjoyed this interview with Adriana. She's one of my favorite guests.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, thanks, Jean.
Yep. Just Sandy says, your talent seems very natural. I guess it's because you love what you do.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Thanks.
And last is Jackie says, hello from Austria. Hi in Austria.
What time is Jackie?
Hello.
What time is it there in Austria right now?
I think it's 4
4
a.m. 4 a.m. Yeah.
Good for you, Jackie.
Good for you. So yeah, again, thank you for guesting on the show, Adriana. I hope this was everything that you dreamed of when you wanted to be part of Dear Future Grandkids because you dream of things. Is this what you envisioned would happen?
I have to say that I enjoyed it. Thank you so much. It's more than what I dreamt of.
We loved having you. Thank you so much again.
Yeah.
You've been a lovely, lovely presence.
Oh, thank you.
And congratulations, Adriana, for being such an inspiration. Because I see the fans commenting on your posts and everything. You really have, what's inspiring about you? So you have all this energy, and yet you admit that you're shy and you're reserved, and you admit that you push yourself. So it actually makes us very private people feel that we can do the same. We can still enjoy things that we want to do, even if it's beyond our comfort zone. I think you're the living embodiment of that.
Oh, that's really sweet. Thank you, Derek. I try every day.
Yeah, I think of you as brave. I think of you as brave when I see you're doing edgy shows, you're doing very different things. And we know that you're shy and you're going from hosting to acting, live, talent shows, a pool full of snakes, literally. And clearly it's something that you're afraid of, but you still fight your demons. You still face your challenges head on. So I think that's, it's even better than if you're a really brave and courageous person to begin with. The fact that you're shy and reserved and you fight and overcome the fears, it speaks even more highly of you. You see
Thank you. Thank you. That's really sweet. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Really nice to have met you, and you're such a lovely person. And also, I know that you're highly professional because you fulfill your contractual obligations by saying nice things about Derek Percy every 5 minutes. So, trustworthy person. Thank you so much. And you know what? This is our show, and if you liked it, you can also check out that we have a Dear Future Grandkids podcast on Spotify, on Apple as well. It's an audio version. We throw in some behind the scenes, and maybe we'll get Adriana to do some baby talk if that happens. but most importantly, thank you so much for watching Dear Future Grandkids. I'm Jen, that's Percy, and that's Ange. Of course, thank you so much to the one and only Adriana. Thank you. Thank you, everyone. Goodbye. See you next time. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye, everyone. Thanks.